Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll learn how to use Photoshop in creating animated GIFs. We all know the versatility of Photoshop in creating websites, building brochures and flyers. In today's video, we'll learn how to make an animated GIF using Photoshop. So to do that, we need to learn some concepts of frames, timelines and videos, which we'll learn in the further part of this video. So to do that, first open up Photoshop and create a new layer and set a new file name to it and create a width of 1920 by 1080. This is subject to your resolution size. You can choose whichever resolution you want and open up some of the files. I'll leave a link to this in description. You'll be able to download them from there. You'll be able to get all of these Santa, the snowflake and all the other goodies whichever is there in this. All these images are free and you can download them from Pixels. I'll leave a link to that as well. So open up a new layer and copy and paste this image and just drag your snowflake. Delete the background of this, bring it into the new layer and delete the complete background of it to make it transparent PNG, and try duplicating this and create multiple copies of it. I'm resizing it initially and I'll change the color scheme of it with the help of adjusting the hue and saturation. I'm making it into white, creating a duplicate of it and scaling it further down so that I get to create multiple snowflakes. I'm trying to create a circle here. Take the circle tool and take the option of fade at the top, and I'm taking the color here as white and try to give the layer properties. Take the option as outer glow and give a glow of 75% with opacity. I think that should be it, and create a duplicate of that as well and try to create multiple versions of that. So you can see that I'm creating multiple copies of it. Just duplicate your layers, and I'm creating multiple copies of the snowflake as well. So once I have all of these in my layer frames, I'll merge all of these together. I'll duplicate all of these and try to rotate them so that I see them as different snowflakes, and select all your snowflakes and merge them as one single layer. Select all your circles and select them and merge them as one single layer. Now I'll get two different layers, one with the snowflake, another with the circle dot. I'm just renaming the layers as snow and snowflake, and let me try just duplicating this new layer and bringing in new elements to the stage. I'm bringing an Xmas tree here, and I'll try to bring up some more characteristics into this. I'll try bringing a Santa here first. All of these are PNG images. You need not work on any of these. You can just drag and drop them and use it. So you could see here the layer is like building up, and all the animations are going to happen in these layers. I'm trying to bring the other characters as well. That's the moon which I've got. That looks really nice and round. So make it to the size of your desired and bring in the other characters too. So I'll try creating multiple copies of them. That's the reindeer. So bring in the reindeer as well and try duplicating this. I'll try to give a outer glow to this so that it looks more realistic, and this time I'll try to make up everything in different layers. I'm turning this into black so that that looks really cool when it goes above the moon, and duplicate this. And now what I do is I'll just go to the layer menu option and activate the layer that I need to work on. Just resize it and type in your text which you want to show once you open up this, when it ends the video, and change the colors of that and make the opacity of that as well reduce to the desired choice. I'm bringing it below the layer and hiding it below the stage. Now go to the window timeline. You could see the timeline is getting activated at the bottom, and go to the option as make frame from layers. So these layers what I've got here, I'll just create layers with the help of these. So that will help me to simulate an animation stage ready. You'll be able to see here that I've got like 2 timelines activated. So these timelines, what I see here, I'm going to click on this small symbol here which you see at the very bottom. That's the tween. So this twinning, I'll just activate it. I'll set the timeline depending upon the intensity of your speed. You can set it to 10 seconds or 20 seconds as per your desire. Rename all the layers so that it's easier for you to work on it. And I'm moving all the elements out of the stage, and I'll be able to bring in them one after the other. And now I could see the actual snowflake falling up. And once I'm done with all of these, when I move all the elements outside of the stream, I adjust the layer and I take the option as twinning. After clicking on this button, you set the frame rate depending upon the speed you need. So you can set it into 10 frames or 20 frames as per your choice. So the longer the frame rate you increase, the smoother the animation would be. However, it will increase your file size, so keep a note on that. So if you're planning to send these newsletters or animated GIFs via email, I recommend you to make the frame rates a little smaller. So set your frame rates here. That will help you to adjust your position of the item on your stage, the opacity of it, also the effects, whatever you're planning to do on that. And once you set in your frames, when you duplicate that, you could see the copies of the layers are getting built up here. So that will give you the comfortness or to the ease to edit each and every layer of it and to bring in your effects into them. And I'll be able to adjust them here. Now when I play the animation with the help of the play button, you will be able to see each and every character are moving into its own place. So now you can move into each and every frame and adjust the position of them so that helps you to make the movement. Now the animation is like very fast, so I'm trying to add up more frames into it so that the animation becomes really smoother. So I would recommend somewhere around 30 to 60 frames. So this would be the final output. When I play the entire animation, you will be able to see this is how the entire animation loads up. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.